I'm wearing 29 like a borrowed suit, a bit tight in the shoulders, bitter at the root. I look in the mirror and a dozen boys stare back, the ghost of who I was, the versions I now lack. One was a martyr, one was a king of dust. Most were just mirrors gathering a go-get rust. I'm not at the summit where I swore I'd plant the flag, but I'm carrying the oxygen. I'm not the one to lag. The calendar's a heartbeat thumping in my ear, a quiet kind of panic, a strange and holy fear. I've tasted the basement, I've slept on the floor. So why does the ceiling feel like a closing door? It's a chemical rush, this midlife bloom, high velocity dread in a quiet room. I'm a work in progress, a blueprint in the rain, turning every loss into a different kind of gain. It's not a crisis, it's a violent rebirth, learning how to walk on this shifting earth. The call is getting louder, a frequency I've found. I'm finally leaving the velvet underground. I used to think that 30 was a concrete wall. Now I see it's a clay pit waiting for the haul. I'm molding the clay with hands that used to shake, fixing the foundation of